Can't see that the stream has started. Why isn't the stream started? Oh no. Damn. Oh no, 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 no. Why? Why isn't this? It should have started the stream now, and it hasn't. Oh no. Why? Why hasn't it started the stream? Error, duplicate. Select a new key.
Here.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Matt.
So, yeah, I don't know what's. Oh, okay. Is it streaming now? Oh no, that's race one. Oh no. For some reason, it's not. Let's just. Can I just go live? It won't let me use my stream key. Node winter racing, race two. Why it's doing that? I selected my stream key. It's coming up with an error. It says duplicate. Oh, I've never seen this. Duplicates go live here or switch to. Oh, maybe I shouldn't. I made a mistake there.
I wish I knew anything about what you're trying to do so I could be of
Yeah,
any use, but I don't know. Yeah, no idea.
it's okay. Let's just try this again. Okay, let's go back.
Does it matter that you already set up the, I can see the live, but the live event, but just waiting to go live? Does it matter that it's already set up or no?
Well, don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, it's kind of live, but it's on a different race. I think. Oh, I can hear you. So I think it's working actually. I'm just not sure that it's working. How? Can you log into the page and see if it's looks like it's working
Yeah,
okay?
pulling it up. Pulling it up right now.
Oh, it's like a 30 second. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so
it's
now we
good.
wait.
Yeah, I think it's. Hold on. Right. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, well, it wouldn't be
But
it
yeah.
wouldn't be a
Well,
racing league production if we knew what we were doing.
yeah, yeah.
So
Well, I think everyone can hear you. So I've looked at the. I'm going to follow Bobby Edwards if that's okay.
yeah, it's fine with me.
Everything we've been saying is on the stream. Anyway, we'll work this one
That's
out.
fantastic.
Going to follow Bobby, and he's got a bit of competition. Actually, it's incredible. It's 120 people now. Like, where's everyone come from in this race? There was only like 30 odd people that signed up when I was looking at it earlier, and now there's even more than in our race, which is madness, isn't it?
That's incredible. I guess this is the time of year.
Oh,
Um,
we've got a tick. We've got a tick. Catherine Prendle. I looked at her. She's a really, really A plus lady rider. Trying to catch up with Bobby, moving up the thing. Can you see this? Okay.
I don't know if it's just me or if we are having technical difficulties. I just still see
You might need to reload the whole page
Yeah, I'm
because
doing that
I
now.
think unfortunately I've ended up creating a new stream.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
let's have a look.
Sorry everyone or anyone that's listening. Um, Actually, yeah, what I'll do is quickly go to the other stream and
Ah,
say,
there we go. Yep, I'm seeing live pictures. All right, perfect.
all right. Unfortunately, the live pictures I think you might be seeing are like 30 seconds behind, which that's not good for you because I guess you're not in the pen, right?
No, I am in the pen.
Oh, okay.
Um,
If you can follow people from the pen then, because then you'll be absolutely live, rather than if you follow the stream, you'll be like 30 seconds behind,
that is correct. Yeah.
and you'll only have my sprinting ability other than rather than yours. So yeah, here we go. Right, people. So like really, yeah, you've got the professionals on tonight, and I need to,
Clearly.
yeah, I need to quickly go to the old stream and let people know that it's going to be new stream setup. Um, let's see if I can actually get that new stream. So yeah, at the moment, Bobby, as expected, I'm following Bobby because he's like a big rival of mine who normally beats me, unless it's a very long hill, in which case, so every so often I get the better of him. But he is up there in the main group. There looks like pretty much everyone's still together of the 124 starters. How did you find the
Yeah,
race
big
today?
field. Oh, it was quite pleasant actually. We had a pretty big field as well. I think that this is the time of the year when obviously everybody's looking to get out on the virtual roads and got some time off of work or whatnot, and the resolutions are starting to kick in, and we got the festive 500, so people are looking to log miles.
Yeah,
This is just a good, relatively pleasant spin around Watopia with a couple of lumps and bumps. So yeah, nice big group for. I think we were what 120. Are we 120 at the end of the day
yeah,
for the
that's
pen?
right. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
cool. I was just
So
mega happy that Ben Canute was in it and Tyler Williams. I thought that was really cool. I just think it's great that we can race that level of people in our little Zwift racing league.
well, you can race them. I can
Well,
wave them goodbye as they head up the hill quicker than I could
only up
ever
the
dream.
hill. Yeah, but I waved goodbye on the sprint. You actually, if you'd been there at the sprint, you probably would have had a good chance. If we could combine
I don't know.
my hills and your sprint, then I think we've got it. So we've got a
That's
little,
fun, but it is a fun race course, right? Yeah.
yeah, we've got a little breakaway. Somebody's, I can't see who it is. Let me see who this dude is off the front here. Um, Fukuda from Japan is off the front, but no, it's all closed up. It's all closed up. I guess pretty normally on this course you don't really see anything until the little rise that leads from the desert into Titans.
Yeah, it's tough to get away before that. So I think a lot of people just save their legs. But I mean, you can see some stragglers here and there,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
on
there's
those little like one percenters. It's might be worth cutting some people. But anybody you're going to cut here, you're going to cut on that hill for sure. So
yeah. I'm just scooting back to see who's at the back. Yeah, so 48th is right at the very back, Bowsering by the looks of it. K Barker from ATP. There's quite a lot of ATPs in this one, and quite a lot of OTRs.
mm,
Although none of the
yeah,
real
no,
heavy hitters, I don't think. Let's move back up the front. Chuckaro's in it. He's one of my rivals. Oh, it's the other Craig M. I think. I don't think it's Craig Martin. The other Craig is racing as well from the herd. Do you know him?
I don't think I do yet.
He's another Craig M, but he's not Craig Martin. So he just does it to confuse us.
Also Canadian,
Yes, also Canadian. So I'm really
of
confused.
course. Of course.
Let's pick up Bobby. Bobby's just sitting in the pack. Bobby's got a really good sprint, and he's like massive. I mean, I think he's really improved this year. He's really hanging in all of these races. He's normally definitely in the top 10 and generally in the top five, which is quite impressive. But yeah, it
That's good. And yeah, now is the time of year when we kind of look back and reflect on how 2022 treated us in terms of racing and training and what we achieved, what we could have done a little bit better. How did your year go, Maddie?
mine was really good actually. I mean, I lost some weight, um, and I did my Zwift weight. Um, what's the word? The my so that I could prove that I had lost the weight. I met up with James Bailey in real life just to prove it. Although I didn't take my clothes off. Yeah, so there was most yeah, but at least he could see that I had lost the weight, so that was good. So yeah, so that definitely helped my racing. I got really fit for running as well. So I kind of did a lot more running this year, but the riding really improved. Partly because of the weight loss and partly just general fitness. So yeah, I think overall it's a really good year for me actually. How about yourself?
Well, if you're counting running more as a successful year, then you and I have very different definitions of success, Matthew.
The running was good. I mean, I came fifth in I was fifth overall in the over 50s in the UK for 1500, so that was pretty good. And I only did like five races, so because of injuries just in the track season. So yeah, so it was pretty good. How about yourself?
Okay. I think I got outside a little bit more, obviously, coming out of lockdowns and such. So in that regard, and meeting some Zwifters out in the real world and doing some fun rides, that it was an amazing year for that.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
feel like my
Yeah.
Zwift kind of treaded water in terms of Zwift fitness and craft and all that. Whatever weight you found, I think I found, or weight you lost, I think I found some of it. So that didn't help. Um, I suppose we should talk about the race too. There's a whole race here going on.
Yeah, yeah.
How's it
Well,
looking from your perspective?
we'll get into once it starts going up Titans and stuff. I think it will get a little bit more exciting. But basically, yeah, it's still a big group, probably around 50 in the main group. Can see a couple dropping back because it's picked up a little bit of speed. But yeah, just through 6K, Bobby's still hanging in the front group. We've got what's A Bray? What's A Bray's second name? The first name?
That's Alan.
Yeah, Alan
That's
Bray.
Alan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's up there. There's still a lot of herds up there. Said Mr. Sedgwick. I'm gonna have to work. Gonna have to learn everyone's first names. Um, the very good lady runner, Catherine Prendle. She's up the front as well. Is it Kevin Flood? He's a regular in the herd racing league. He's up there.
Yes.
So
Yep.
Manalo,
Absolutely.
D Manalo from OTR, he's racing again. He was in the front group in our last race. I shouldn't laugh. I don't know why I'm
He
laughing.
sure was. Yeah.
And he got cramp
Yep. He finished.
just before the sprint. And so he was
Oh,
right
is that what
there.
happened?
Yeah, yeah, he was literally right there to the last minute, and then he got cramp, and yeah, he basically just cruised in really slowly. So he's obviously doing this one, but unfortunately, it would have been good if he'd got cramp before Titans, because he's racing this, but he's done obviously the really hard bit up Titans.
Oh my gosh.
So I
Well,
feel for the
good for
guy.
him. That's
Yeah,
amazing going back to back.
yeah. There's is Tyler Canahan in it? The guy that beat me last week in that gravel race. Beat me twice, even though I only raced it once. You remember I got mixed up. But yeah, it's all hanging together though right now. Now, did Brian? Did he join? I can't see him. You know, Big Bry.
Right. Yeah.
He he'd signed up, but I can't actually see him in the list at the moment. But then the list is pretty big. Maybe he's just signing up to watch all these races. So yeah, yeah. So so kind of like we have to talk about other things because it'll be kind of boring as it is. But yeah, that's really good that you got to do a lot more outdoor cycling. It's like running. It's so much nicer to actually do the real life stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, there's pros and cons. There's something to be said for just being able to, hop into the garage and not have to worry about, filling bottles and
Yeah, falling off your
getting a
bike.
flat out on the road and falling off the bike, car falling into you, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So there's some of that that
I mean,
some days, even if it's nice out,
yeah, my
go.
coach, he's like a top triathlete. Well, he's now in the over 60s, but he was in the over 55s. He was a pro triathlete previously. He broke his leg really badly in March, and
Mm,
falling off his bike outdoors on a cycle sort of not cycle holiday, but like a training camp. And then, but in October, he managed to complete Kona, which was absolutely incredible. Like a terrible break. Seven
oh my
months later,
goodness,
he does Kona. But yeah, it's kind of dangerous outdoors, isn't it?
it can be. Yeah. I mean, each one has its own set of perils, as it were.
Yeah. The worst I've had on indoors is my mum having to hit the bike with the hammer to
With the
dur-
hammer. Yeah, I
during
remember that
during
one.
the Zwift Racing League. It was actually because it was at the time when I was just kind of getting a little bit better and racing with James and Orjan and Becca in all those races, and I was having a really good race, and then suddenly my bike started coming off the trainer at the back, which was completely less than ideal.
Oh my goodness.
Right, where is Bobby now? Bobby's still in the front group. The front group's all together. There's a couple of breaks and stuff, but nothing too exciting. But very soon
But
they start to head up the hill, which is where things
yep,
hopefully will start getting a lot more exciting.
yep. We'll see what happens when we make this turn.
Yep.
The coal is coming into sight here shortly, and then it's coal into the rollers, into the KOM,
Yeah, the rollers got a
and
bit
that's the thing.
tasty today because Canute, like, I don't think he got the memo about not pushing until you get to the com. He was pushing
Yeah,
hard
we
up
need
the
to do a better
rollers.
job of that. Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
communicate the race plan to
yeah,
everybody.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Um, I did. What I didn't notice. What bike were you riding?
Oh, you know what? I just do Tron and I completely didn't even think about it.
Yeah, 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 that's where I ended up. I think that was the right choice. I think
Yeah,
we
Tron.
talked about that last week.
Yeah, when there's like a bit of flat, but a bit of hills, and the hills isn't too crazily long, and then there's a bit of drafting on that hill as well. I think Tron's a good choice, isn't it?
Yep, yep. I think the S Works, the Venge plus the DT Swiss disc is a good. I'm seeing quite a few of those in this
Yeah,
front group, and I think there's a very good case to be made for that as well.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's all starting to. Yeah, it's definitely starting. I can see his orange numbers.
We
Bobby's
got
on
orange
orange
numbers.
numbers,
Yep, here's where it goes.
so it's really, really they're definitely pushing harder than I don't know about yourself, but definitely me in that first race. Yeah, there's some breaks. This is exciting now.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we got up this doing high fives, low sixes
Yeah, yeah,
um,
definitely.
all together.
So somebody's really shot off the front. Let's see who that is. Tim Eckel. Oh no, yeah, yeah, Tim Eckel. He's got a Ukrainian flag, but he's probably not from Ukraine. Paul Shuckero, he was up there. That's why he's one of my rivals. He's definitely a decent cyclist.
Yeah, he's a great rider.
But yeah, Tim Eckel, he's 4 seconds ahead now. He's pushing it along. Look at the stream, how it streamed out going up
Oh,
this climb.
oh yeah, it's carnage going up here.
So this
I'm
is
glad we did race one.
yeah. So this is definitely massively broken up already. We still had a big group, didn't we, at this stage, I think.
We did, yeah. I don't think we lost that many. Well, maybe we did. I don't know. I was just focusing ahead, not behind.
Yeah. It's still well over 4 watts per kilo. Bobby's hanging in there, looking good. Somebody's complaining. Somebody from Saris is complaining about the guy in front. Actually, it was quite interesting in our race because we had that guy that was doing 6 watts per kilo for the whole all the way up to this point, but I don't know what his weight was because he wasn't breaking away from anyone, so maybe his watts weren't that high, and he got flagged and chucked out.
Yeah, disappeared. So it looks like who do we have off the front here
Eckel.
that's pushing it? Echo.
Yeah, let me look at his
Well, I
stat.
don't even see Echo on Zwift Power.
Ah, okay, okay.
So this might be a Z Power rider.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Make sure I got the right race here because no guarantees that I do.
yeah, Tim Eckel. There's Timmy Time, but that's an OTR guy. I don't know. That could be him.
Oh no, that's not
Actually, hold
that's
on.
not
Yeah, if I go to the live,
Rush.
yeah, Tim. No, no, it's Tim Eckel.
Oh, Tim Echo. There is Tim Echo. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, he's pushing.
Okay.
He's 50
From Dirt
plus.
Rider. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't like it when 50 plus people do this because that makes me look bad.
Competition for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, is a B almost A. This might be the strategy here for Tim Eckel.
But yeah, it's really broken up. So the front group now is, oh my gosh, the front group is down to 18 riders. It was a lot more riders at this stage in the. I think we were still around the 50s in the first race.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
this
for
is,
sure. Our selection into the top and then wannabe top groups happened on the
yep.
well, maybe like 1K up the road from here where they're just hitting now.
So here they go up the com.
This is where I would have called it and not gone nuts to try to stick in that front group, just knowing that I don't want to go over my head
Yeah.
and just absolutely blow up.
Yeah, well, we were just following like Canute really put a big lot of power down, and Tyler Williams as well. So I think most of us, Tatum and I, were mostly following those guys. Uh-oh, so what is he saying done? Oh, he's done. Oh, he's out. Tim has so Bobby's now on the front. Um, Tim's everyone else is doing like 4 or 5 watts per kilo, and poor old. Oh no, no, Tim Eckel, he's back on 6 odd watts per kilo. So
Back in the group.
somebody's dropped. They've
And
got one person.
that's the fun thing about race two is traditionally it attracts. I'm not seeing a whole lot of dirt riders. Actually, there are. Yeah. So there's some team tactics where dirt and ATP and OTR like to come in here and do
Yeah,
some team tactics. So maybe that was something to really, really select down is have Tim go on the front and lay it out. Um,
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it could have been. I mean, because there's quite a lot of dirts up the front up here. I
mhm.
mean, I've seen OTR
Yeah,
really
totally
go
valid.
for it sometimes. So out this.
Which is interesting because I feel like Herd, like I take it as an opportunity to kind of as an individual competition because I think it's our series and we like to go out there and just kick each other square in the groin.
Yeah,
Um, and that's how I like to go about it. But I understand that there is some satisfaction into going into somebody else's series and try to, flip over some tables. So that it's all good.
yeah, yeah,
But
definitely.
I
I mean,
think
well,
that might have been what he was doing.
I think often we could probably get ourselves a little bit higher up in the points rankings if we did do a bit of a team effort. Because you're absolutely right. I think like Tatum, today I was trying to beat Tatum absolutely for sure.
Right. Yep.
And even if Tatum had been in a breakaway, I know the golden rule is, oh, don't follow your own rider, but like, yeah, but hold on, there's points on the line here.
Exactly. Right. You want to get yourself as far up the GC as you can. So it's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
fair for herd on herd, friendly fire, as it were.
yeah.
That's my outlook,
Yeah,
at least too.
definitely. But that's not to say that you couldn't all work together as a team to break away and get all of you in the first three and then like fight it out at the end, which I don't think we do it enough. I remember Craig
Yeah,
trying to organise something in one of the WTRL races, which was actually really cool. We should do it a bit more often. Because on
yeah.
the you see the channel with where they commentate on the races, and they always talk about that BL13 thing, which was over a year ago. But it was just quite impressive because a load of BL13s did a breakaway. So you can actually do it if you get enough sort of critical mass.
I'm not familiar with that story. What is it? The
Oh yeah,
BL13?
yeah. So right, anyway, let's just I'll tell you about it just after this hill. So
Oh
they've
yeah,
all
yeah. We
stayed
got to get
together
over a hill here.
actually. They've all
I
yeah
forgot
they
there was a race going
yeah
on.
yeah there was just a race sort of thing. So Bobby's right at the front, which is good. There's a whole pile of OTRs, a few dirts. There's actually like three or four dirts. How are we doing in terms of herd? Think I think it's just Bobby. Bobby's holding the team
Lone
up here.
representative,
Yeah,
Bobby Edwards. Yeah.
and
So
he's
the fun
going.
thing about this course, and you probably saw it. Now we got some fire stalks going off here in the bunch. You get over the hill, and then you got this. You still have rollers to go through, but you've got a pretty big hill coming up on the other side of it.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
going to be kind of a final selection point.
I was actually really holding my breath that they were because I was so we did it was about 20 seconds faster in the first race up that one. But yeah, I was really hoping that they didn't push it up this second one because I was right on the edge of the
Oh
first
yeah,
one.
yeah. Just noticing the times. I think we were a four. I was mid 4:15 maybe.
Yeah. You,
Um, yeah, and you were right at the 4 minute mark. Did you go sub four
so
on that in the front group?
449. 349.
Three
Which
49.
was
Okay.
a 1 second PB for me.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Congrats.
But there's quite a there's quite a few. They're all together still. Let's see if they push it up this. Looks like it's gonna be a big sprint out though.
Oh
It's quite
yeah.
interesting because no
Have you ever
you
done that mountain bike course off to the side there? Have you ever done that?
I haven't. I'd really like to. I bought a steering thing as well, but I can't get it to work. I'd really
Yeah.
like to. Have you done it?
I did it exactly one time because I don't have a steering component to my setup. I
Yeah,
did it with
yeah,
like the phone balancer thing, and I just wanted to get through it.
yeah, yeah.
It's a bit of a nightmare with that. So,
There's some orange numbers going up this little climb here,
mhm.
and there's a few people dropping off the back. Are they going to make it back on? There's a couple of seconds, but it's definitely a group. Poor old Dan Manalo, he's hanging in there.
Yeah, Lang is trying to catch back on here at the end. It
Yeah,
looks like the second half is pretty consolidated, and it's up to them to pick up steam as they go through the rollers and collect bodies and rejoin,
yeah,
which
yeah.
I
There's a,
think they should be able to do.
yeah, there's just one guy that's broken away. The rest all are mostly
Yeah,
together. It's strung out a bit, but
they
it
should be able to collect
should
them.
come back together. So yeah, they're gonna. I'm glad I wasn't in this because this is just going to be a mass sprint out. They the second group is like nearly 50 seconds behind. So Catherine
Yeah,
Prendle, she's in that second group. Um, is it Eric
just noticing that
Sedgwick?
now. Yeah.
Oh, Chan, he raced in the first
Mhm.
race. So is it Eric Sedgwick?
It is. Yep.
Yeah, so
Strong rider out of
Eric's
there.
in
Yep.
there. Yeah. Kerry
Good for him.
Lash.
Carrie Lash.
There's quite a
It's a
few
great
herds
ride from
in that
Carrie.
second group. K No Guts, I don't know who that is. Oh, Kyle No Guts. I'm sure No Guts isn't his
Down the
real
list. Yep.
name, but maybe. Um, Jim Steen. So
Oh yeah.
it's
Oh,
actually a
Jim. Yeah.
nice little. Alan Bray unfortunately slipped back. He's kind of in the third group. Let's just check what's going on at the front now, though. It's going to be interesting.
That's a great ride from Jim too, to be in that second group.
I'm going
Because
to
it looks like
go.
we're only
Yeah,
front group is what, less than 20, showing
yeah,
16 to the
about
back.
14, I think.
Yeah.
So what do we reckon for Bobby? I'm going to go with third or fourth. in the sprint.
I'm taking him for the win. Taking him for the
Oh,
win
I
all the
like it.
way.
I like it. I like it.
Bobby's got it.
He has got a decent sprint. There is let's have a look at these guys. Let me have a look at the sign-ups because this oh, Smallman's not in it. I haven't seen him because he's like a 12 watts per kilo. Let's have a look on the 15-second power. Oh my God. There's an 80
What are
there's an
you looking at?
18 watts per kilo. Oh,
Oh,
this
yikes.
Dan Manalo, he's a 17.5 watts per kilo, so he's going to be a bit scary.
Ooh. All right. Come on, Bobby. Got to dig deep here.
Yeah, but out of the people, so there's Ali, who's a B, but it's got like a 1,161 watt situation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Allie's a beast. Yep.
yeah, yeah. It's going to be yeah, it should be a good sprint off. Bobby's like, I
Ooh, a little
mean,
bit of a
yeah, yeah,
stab at
yeah.
the front here.
I've been on the receiving end of many Bobby sprints, and it's quite sustained. So I think he can do it. He's after those guys though. So I think this is Jason Robinson, and who's the second guy? Ian S. I don't-
Is that not Ian?
Not it's not one of our Ians.
No.
I can't find his name, unfortunately. But yeah, he's closed it. This is good. So four of them have got away, and Bobby's in there. Oh no, no, no. So this guy, Holden Como, who's in fifth, he has got a 18.1 watts per kilo A plus. He's Saris no pin, so
Got it.
my feeling is he's going to do something very
Well,
scary.
this is good for Bobby because this is what needed to happen
Yeah,
to shake Dan off the back, but it looks like they are recollecting
yeah,
these
they
front.
have.
I mean, Ian's going for it again here.
Yep.
And that is Ian Smallman. Am I
Oh, that's Ian
mistaken?
Smallman. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. So this is going to be good. They've got a lot of A pluses in this. This guy Holden Como though, that's that. I mean, Saris no pins obviously is one of the top teams. So 1,544 watts for 15 seconds.
Jeepers. I mean,
That
I
is
think Bobby's
actually,
playing this right where he's kind of ducking
yeah,
into the draft for a little bit and try to collect, hitch a ride up.
that's nearly
God,
three
it's a
times
long
my.
way to go here.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, Bobby.
I can't imagine, like, on the other side of the KOM, this ride has just been filthy. I know their KOM times were maybe a little bit off from what you guys did,
Yeah, but you're
but
right.
it's just been relentless on the other side of this.
Mm.
So I would have thrown up 4 or 5 times.
Well, actually, the hardest races that I've been in, there was one. I think it was around. It was in on the Japanese course, and Bishop just kept putting in these digs, and it
Mm.
was mostly on flat bits, but it just made it so hard. You didn't need a big climb because he was just putting these. He put in about five or six long digs and long attacks, and it just my legs were absolutely dead. I had nothing left at the
Oh my
end,
gosh.
and
Did you ever do a sort of a team sport where you had to do suicide drills,
not really so much.
suicide sprints? Yeah, it's fun when the coach just brings out a trash bucket on either side of the field or the whatever surface you're playing on, and you just run sprints until you throw up repeatedly. That's what
Oh God!
this race
All
reminds
right.
me
Oh, yeah.
of.
Oh, I've done some bad training sessions, but right. Okay. Last
Here we go.
400 meters
Under the
now.
sprint.
What is about half a mile this sprint? About half a kilometer, isn't it?
Yeah, 500-meter sprint.
Who's going to launch
I think
first?
Bobby's in a good position here. He's
Come on,
slowly moving
Bobby.
up. You don't want to be on the front here. He's in a great position, and he's going now. And this is right about good timing.
Oh, there's some big watts going down.
Oh man, it's got to be so tough to find the power after doing that
Yeah.
effort for the last 10 minutes. Yeah,
Wow.
looking like an 11 up the line.
Yeah.
Great job, Bobby, and everybody who finished in that front group.
Oh no,
and
now
everybody who's yet to
and now
finish.
I can't get back to the race.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I made a big mistake there. Oh, hold on. If I go back to me and then I can kind of do it, can't I? I need to shoot through really quickly though.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Right, let's
Good
check out the
call.
rest. So I'm back up to the next front group, I think. Somebody.
We got Alan Shovel. I'm looking at. Is that 20.8K?
So I'm with the group with Eric Sedgwick and
Okay.
Catherine Prendle, who's the A plus lady, and they're into the final sprint now as
Oh,
well.
yeah, got him. Got him.
So yeah, we've
We
got
got
quite a few. We got Jim, we got
everybody.
Eric. So
Mhm.
this could be good. This could be good.
Yeah,
Come on, you heard.
carries in here. I mean, even out of this, if you finish in this group, you're top 30,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
whatever, it's top quarter out of this
Well,
field, which is impressive.
Kerry is off.
Seeing Jim laying
She
down some
is off.
knots.
She's 20th, 18th. Nice sprint, Kerry. Oh, maybe did Eric just get her on the line? Let's see who we've got.
Click back to Alan Bray, who's at
Yeah,
21.6.
I've got Alan.
He's got, yeah, you got a group right behind him. Got
Oh, and
Shovel
he's
right
got
behind
Shovel.
him
Yeah,
with a
yeah.
group of four. It's going to take a lot to hold them off. Yeah, you got one trying to make it across here.
Is he gonna make it? Oh, he's got a second.
Can he win?
Alan Shovel's just behind.
It's the battle of the Allens here.
Let's get see if I can get the camera angle. No, not really. Need to work on my production skills. So yeah,
I.AN is making the move up.
no, but hold on. Alan's launching his sprint. Oh, he was at 3 watts there. He's closing in. Oh, it's going to be very tight. He's got his. He's got a big mistake because he's got his fire socks on. Oh my gosh, Alan is just behind. Right, let's move back. I don't think he caught him. So Ian, who's
Like
Ian from the herd? Oh, he's just finished. I should. Oh, yeah. Let's.
that is I.AN Elston.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Ian
Ian
Elston.
Elston.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I really need to learn a name. Sorry, anyone that's listening, and sorry any names that I've.
Just apologies for all things
Yeah,
across all platforms
yeah,
in advance.
basically,
It's just
yeah,
one standing
everything.
apology
I
from the
apologize.
Herd Racing League. And honestly, maybe people can't even hear us right now anyway, so
Yeah,
it might not be anything to apologize
I think
for.
I think they can definitely hear you, but I'm not 100% sure they can hear me. But I
Oh,
think,
that makes for a weird broadcast, doesn't it?
yeah, that would be hilarious. I'll
Uh,
play it back later.
that's the fun thing about this race course. I mean, no matter where you end up, you're either chasing or being chased.
Yeah,
So there's positions to fight for all the way to the line. It's just a really good race course. I love this one.
yeah, no, this was
What's your favorite
definitely.
course to race on, Yanni?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, well, if I was to
Road to
say,
Sky,
if I was to,
like a big jerk.
yeah, it's got to be one with a big hill. I think I quite like the Climber's Gambit or something like that.
Yeah, of course you do.
But well,
God, that's
that's
terrible.
well, I suppose it's like, what do I like to race on, or what is the best for my type of attributes? Because to be honest,
Are they
I
different?
well, yeah, I think so. Because I kind of would love to think I could did actually have a sprint and could actually. Because I tell you what, a really good one I think is the is it called the Two Bridges Loop or something? Or that actually the
That is
one,
the name of a race course or a Zwift route.
yeah.
Yes.
And it goes up the Epic. not the Epic Com, but the Hillycom Reverse or something. Um, so that's actually quite good fun. And the other one I quite like is the one that goes up towards the reverse Epic Com, but then turns off and goes along the flat and then over the big long bridge. And I
Yes,
can't remember what
yeah.
it's called. Ocean, maybe it's Ocean something, but that's quite a nice
Ocean,
one.
cliffside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that one's
That
quite
is, that
nice.
used to be my warm up route until pace bots, pace partners slash robo pacers, as they're now called,
Robo Pacers.
before they was rolled out. Yeah. Pace bot partner robots were unleashed into the world with their AI technology.
Yeah, yeah, can take it over. Oh gosh, no, Stimson, stop! Don't stop, Stimson. You're nearly there. He could maybe he's had a dropout. Who else have we got? Let's see if we got any other herds in the thing. Well, thanks,
Yeah, I
Chris,
mean, a good chunk
for
of racers still on the course.
yeah,
Oh, happy to be here. Yeah.
and we'll do this again, but we'll definitely absolutely be more professional next time.
Unless we're not, which
Yeah,
we might
yeah.
not be.
Like you say, we'll get a grown up like Brent or in the room. Whedon, who is Whedon?
That is Ed.
Ed Whedon. He's
Ed
there.
Whedon.
He looks like he's going to be in a big sprint. Come on, Ed. Oh, there's some guy ruining everything ahead of him. Broilard, that's Canadian, just ruining everything. You know what these
With his
Canadians are like.
free healthcare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So I think, yeah, right. I think I'm going to call it a day after these guys finish. So seriously, thanks very much, Chris. Thanks everyone that listened. Sorry for the lack of professionalism, but it's our
Yeah.
first time,
Sorry about
so
that.
we did our best. Next time we might even commentate a little bit on the race, right?
Yeah,
That would be nice.
maybe.
Thanks a lot, Chris.